Somebody once said that humans are very good at spreading rumors and viruses. I'm not sure who, but the saying is actually valid to this day. I mean, World Health Organization declared Chinese coronavirus to be a global health emergency, and I don't have Jamie around me. So I'm gonna be me and myself will pull some videos for you guys. We got video footages, we got articles written upon it. Oh yes, it's going down, and this is probably gonna be the most important video I'll make because normally I make gaming news videos, right? But this is actually going down, and not to fearmonger anybody out there, but you know what? Before I actually get into it, you wanna really consider this. Go on Amazon, look into hazmat suits. Only costs about $10. This one is $16, $27. Can actually save a life. You believe it or not, you want to get it for yourself, not only for yourself, but for the fam, for the squad, for the friendos you might have. But it's 2020, so nobody have friends. I mean, goddamn. But you want to look into it. But here's the thing, though. This is the funny part, and I'm not trying to go against anybody out here, man. But the thing is that from what I heard and from what I've seen, bunch of these hazmat suit had origin around here that, I mean, you guessed it, said China. But now apparently bunch of them are taking it down. I mean, it's one man's... Ever heard of that saying, like, one man's loss is another man's gain? So they're out there to make moolah. That's what's up. So I think that this market is gonna boom and they're gonna make a lot of moolah. So you definitely want to be cautious because, like, a bunch of them actually says China. So it's like you're trying to protect yourself, but it's actually coming from China. So who knows? It might be affected, right? Maybe you want to go to your local store and ask them about hazmat suit and just act stupid. Like, be like, I need a hazmat suit because I want to go painting. Don't talk about coronavirus or anything like that. Just act stupid. Get it while the supplies last, because if this actually goes in, because you know we got cases. I'm personally in Canada. We got some cases out here, and this actually is a disease that is transmissible. So that's the scary part, right? And I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a cure. They're gonna find a vaccine, but probably gonna take some time. But you wanna look into it. And China, please, for the love of God, stop eating everything that moves, man. Just stop eating everything moves. I heard that they were eating like bat. Cannot say that word on YouTube. They were eating bats and they were putting them over in the soup bowl and kind of eating. Just stop eating everything that moves. I mean, I'm all for, like, hey, do you, right? Like, you should absolutely do you. I got some Chinese friends. They're paranoid out here. They don't even want to, like, you know, talk to their family. Just stop eating everything that moves. For the heaven's sake, okay? Just having a rough time finding words out here, okay? Just stop eating everything that moves. And listen, like, if this were to happen in Europe, it's not that I am or anyone is going against Chinese people. It's totally not that. If this were to break in Europe, we wouldn't be like blaming the European people. We would be, you know, everyone is talking about the disease and everyone is trying to avoid that disease, understandably so, rightfully so as well. I mean, it's about life, okay? So if you hear a Chinese guy coughing, or anybody now, like literally anybody, if you see anybody coughing, you want to run away, okay? Do this one thing for me. I mean, do this for yourself. Run away. If you're fat, I don't even care if you're fat. I totally don't care. Honest to God, I don't care if you're fat. If you're fat, you gotta run away regardless. Just do the best you can. You see a mofo coughing, you see a mofo sneezing, run away. Just run away, okay? And now the World Health Organization is declaring that this is an emergency, and this is what it says. Beijing. The World Health Organization declared the outbreak sparked by a new virus in China that has been exported to more than a dozen countries as a global emergency Thursday after the number of cases spiked tenfold in a week. So that's what I'm saying. It's transmissible, and so far there are 7,800 cases, but what I'm hearing is it's actually more, and the data is kind of slow, and you know, that's the thing. Humans are very good at spreading rumors and viruses, like I said, including 170. I mean, 170 people, rest in pieces. I hope that you're in heaven. They were deported to heaven. 18 other countries have since reported cases as scientists race to understand how exactly the virus is spreading and how severe it is. It is looking pretty severe, and it's already in the States, France, Japan, Germany, Canada, and Vietnam, where there have also been isolated cases of human-to-human transmission. So that's the thing. They should have actually declared that. And one thing that I'm really happy about is that at least we heard about this before the Chinese New Year, because, you know, a lot more people would be affected if we were to find out about this a little bit later than Chinese New Year, because you gotta understand that Chinese New Year happens like literally in every single country. But I'm mad by the fact that why they are hiding this. And another they were hiding this, right? Like, I mean, I don't know why they were hiding this. Maybe China don't want people to find out that they are actually bad at that stuff. But at the end of the day, they're still doing the best they can. But you know what? Like, I don't know. They put out, like, what, 2 hospitals in 6 days? And I'm out here in Canada. Like, it takes months. It takes months to even construct a, like, 2-lane road. They take months to construct that. And they out there just constructed 2 hospitals in 4 days. I mean, goddamn, how do you do that? I mean, or 6 days or 10 days or 4 days. That's kind of like what I'm hearing. But even if they took, let's say, 20 days, that's still fast. You know what I'm saying? Why are they doing that? If this wasn't severe, why are they doing that? That's my question. And honestly, like, literally everyone is questioning that. Some are like, well, Chinese people don't waste time, you know, haha, they're fast. I mean, yeah, but like, you should always be like that. But you know, like, they are actually using moolah, they're using human power, they're using everything they can to actually get rid of that. And you know, you wanna do that. I mean, literally though, I mean, it's global, it's going global, so I'm glad that they're doing it. But you know, I'm not sure, man. They're eating everything that moves. Just stop eating everything that moves. Let a mofo live, okay? If you see a bat, stop eating a bat. Let that mofo live. Let that mofo fly away, man. You know, that's life too. Just, that's precious. Let that mofo live. This is the video. Let's actually check it out. I mean, damn. I mean, wow. This is actually real. So I wanna
know what sort of damage this virus could do if it were to spread in a country with a weaker health system. We must act now to help countries prepare for that possibility. For all of these reasons, I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus. The main reason for this declaration is not because of what is happening in China, but because of what is happening in other countries. Our greatest concern is the potential for the virus to spread to countries with weaker health systems and which are ill prepared to deal with it. Let me be clear. This declaration is not a vote of no confidence in China. On the contrary, WHO continues to have a confidence in China's capacity to control the outbreak. I'll repeat this. Let me be clear. This declaration is not a vote of no confidence in China. On the contrary, WHO continues to have confidence in China's capacity to control the outbreak. As you know, I was in China just a few days ago, where I met with President Xi Jinping. I left in absolutely no doubt about China's commitment to transparency and to protecting the world's people. To the people of China and to all of those around the world who have been affected by this outbreak, we want you to know that the world stands with you. We're working diligently with national and international public health partners to bring this outbreak under control as fast as possible. In total, there are now 7,834 confirmed cases, including 7,736 in China, representing almost 99% of all reported cases worldwide. 170 people have lost their lives to this outbreak, all of them in China. We must remember that these are people, not numbers. More important than the declaration of a public health emergency are the committee's recommendations for preventing the spread of the virus and ensuring a measured and evidence-based response.
All right, let's
so see what I'm saying? It's actually going in, and this is British Columbia, and 1 actually is found in British Columbia and 2 in Ontario. So it's actually going down.
Infectious disease expert Neil Rao, who has been listening in. Dr. Rao, first off, your immediate reaction to this declaration.
That reminds me a bit of a papal selection process. We got white smoke today after many days of deliberation. But quite seriously, the reasoning for it is more a concern for under-resourced countries if this virus arrives there. It's not so much that the dynamics of the disease has changed or have changed, or that there's something really dangerous about to happen. I think there's a lot of uncertainty that still remains. The other thing is, I think the criticism of travel restrictions was very important. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once people are scared of going to China, the airlines make business decisions not to go, and therefore they cancel the flights, and then people think it's even more dangerous, don't go there. And then finally, when you have visuals of Americans and Canadians and Brits being airlifted, you think this is the lifeboat off the Titanic. So put it all together, you have an epidemic of fear where the disease itself may not be as frightening as we all think. It doesn't mean it's not a serious public health problem or an emergency warranting investigation and a robust response in China and elsewhere, but the epidemic of fear has certainly spiraled.
All right, we just want to play again a short snippet from that press conference that just wrapped up, where we hear from the...
Stay safe out there, guys, and if you're new here, I do mostly gaming news, but I'll kind of keep you guys in the loops with that too. If you're into gaming, Call of Duty, GTA, Meeps compilations, obviously this was an exception. Subscribe, leave a like if you found this video helpful. I mean, just start looking into Hazmat soon, not even joking, I mean, goddamn. But that is really about it. Check out the video on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.